Obviously, another tough night for us. Got a lot of respect for Mike and his team. His senior-led team is awfully tough, awfully talented. I thought, we got out to a slow start, but we battled back, and I'm proud of them. That's the thing. We create these holes, and then we got to battle back, and it makes it awfully challenging. Definitely some improvement from last time we played them. Only 12 turnovers, obviously. Did a good job on the boards. We had a hard time guarding their three-point shooters. It was no surprise to us, who was the shooters, who weren't, but they play downhill. Just a really challenging team to guard, and we had a tough time with it. So down the stretch, just being able to make plays and execute. We took the lead, obviously, on Frankie's free throws, and then Dungy does what she does and gets to the free throw line, which she's so good at. We had a shot clock violation. They get another two, and then I think Slocum hit a three. And so, they made big plays down the stretch, and you expect that out of a veteran team. So kudos to them. We've got to continue to battle. I told our girls in the locker room, no one's going to feel sorry for us. We got great opportunity this month in February, but it's not going to be easy. So we've just got to continue to stay the course, and one of these times it's going to pay off for us.
Now we'll open it up to questions. Looks like the first one's going to be Colin O'Brien, Jeff City News Tribune. Go ahead, Colin.
Coach, that timeout after the 13-0 run, just what was your message there, and how grateful are you that you can bring the trio that you do off the bench and the scoring and balance they can provide?
Yeah, it's a mind shift. You got to battle. You got to play with grittiness, with toughness, refuse to lose mentality. And to be honest with you, there was some times I wasn't in love with our body language. It's a 40-minute game, and I know there's probably some self-doubt when you're not pulling these games out, but man, you got to stay the course. And again, I thought our kids really battled back and made it interesting down the stretch. We just didn't have enough to get over the hump.
Michael Howie, the man-eater.
Coach, Arkansas scored 49% of its points from the three-pointer tonight. They were obviously, very impressive around the three-point line last time around as well, and they have been all season. If you knew they'd shoot 14 of 26 from beyond the arc, would you have switched anything up?
Well, we tried to guard them. It wasn't like we said they don't shoot the three. I think my assistants do a great job on the scouts. We were prepared. We knew the shots they wanted to take, and you just got to give them credit. They do a great job of keeping you off balance. And on several of those kids, they can score on three levels, and so you got to take away the three, but you got to be able to guard your yard and stay in front of them, and then not put them at the free throw line. And those three with Destiny, Amber, and Chelsea, they're a pretty tough duo. There's no doubt about it.
Kyle Pennell, the man-eater.
Yeah, Coach, just coming down the stretch, you mentioned it in another game where it was within a few points in the final minute. What have you seen from the last few games that you got to be doing better in those final minutes, and how do you help your girls keep their confidence after it seems like game after game of similar, so close but yet so far?
Yeah. It's just you got to meet it head on. You've got to, as a player, I think you've got to want to go into that film session and really learn, just self-awareness. What could have I done better in this situation? The execution, the attention to detail, and sometimes you just got to go through it. Again, we're playing some really good teams right now. It's not like we're playing a bunch of slappies. These guys, the SEC this year is as tough as it's ever been. And, this is a senior-led team for sure. And so, you got to do a lot of things right. And we did. But we just didn't have enough to get over the hump.
Natalie Jones, please.
Hey, Coach, on a brighter note for here, Lauren Hansen had obviously one of her better games in a Tiger uniform. What did you see from her and the growth you've seen from the beginning of the season?
Yeah, I love it. I'm so proud of her. I just felt like she'd been playing with a little bit of a backpack, and she came up the other day, and we had a really good conversation. And, we know she's a very talented player, and I felt like at halftime, you knew that she was having a pretty good game. I thought she was playing with confidence, shooting the ball well, but not forcing the action. A lot of really good things from Lauren tonight. I thought she obviously had the best game she's had since she's been here at Mizzou.
Back to Kyle. Go ahead.
Yeah, Coach, early in the game, I think I heard you yelling at your team to kind of shoot the ball going down the floor in transition. What were you kind of seeing out of Arkansas's defense early on?
I don't remember exactly what possession you're talking about, but, obviously we want to play north and south for sure. The big thing is we wanted to get good shots for us. We didn't want to. We needed to recognize when there was an advantage and no advantage. And honestly, I didn't like some of our movement early on. And so in that second half, we went to some more sets initially. I thought we scored a little bit better out of those, and then we went back to our motion offense and tried to take advantage. We talked about halftime. Good things were happening. We were making 4 more passes when the ball was we were getting a touch inside, and so really wanted to play inside out as well as we could. We knew the double team was going to come. We knew there was going to be times they doubled, times they didn't. We felt like if we had great spacing, we could get some good shots on that weak side with a kick out. Again, really, really good team in Arkansas.
Colin O'Brien.
Yeah, Robin, again, like you said, not over the hump, but just I know the things you were worried about coming into this game, free throws and live ball turnovers. How do you feel like you guys did on those to give yourselves a chance and then take the lead down the stretch?
Yeah, not bad. I mean, but, they still scored 18 points off our 12 turnovers, and a couple of those were, we made 50-50 plays. And so definitely getting so much better in regards to ball security. I thought from the free throw standpoint, keeping them off the free throw line, not bad. Arkansas gets to the free throw line a lot, and so just to, we didn't want to bail them out around the rim, and so I thought we did a decent job with that. Really good job on the boards. As I thought, at halftime we needed to have a few more offensive boards. I still think we got to be a little bit more relentless, giving ourselves an opportunity to get second shot opportunities. We say every possession we want 3 people in the paint, just being relentless to the glass, and I don't know that we get that consistently, and that's something we need to do. We need extra possessions, when we're not able to turn our opponent over.
Michelle Vopel, ESPN. Go ahead.
Coach, I wanted to ask you, just from an emotional standpoint from the kids, when you're this close, and they're young kids, how are they handling that, and how do you sort of keep raising the bar for them, but also not, so they don't get discouraged?
Yeah, I mean, it's definitely hard. I mean, that's a locker room full of competitors, and, we all have high expectations, and so it definitely takes a toll, without a doubt. I think, usually you need your 24 hours after a game like this and regroup and get your mind right and get yourself ready to go battle again. But it's hard, but I think that's, I think your true colors show through adversity. Your character shows through adversity. How are you going to be as a leader? And, that's, you got to live your life based on principles and not emotions. It's hard right now, but you got to have perspective. You got to have balance. And just like anything in life, you got to stay the course.